Okay. Alright, we'll get this going. We'll get this going in a few minutes. I have another unboxing I want to do real quick. It's going to be a short video. As I get this. Okay, I'm going to get this going real quick. If I don't do it in time, it blacks out. Okay, quickly gotta do this. We're gonna do one banner. Okay. Okay. And we're done. Alright, this is Mike from Mike's Video Game and Stuff Podcast. Hey, Beat. I originally wasn't supposed to get this, what's the topic of the day? It's gonna be another unboxing. I have another game system or gaming plug and play unit that was not supposed to be in the mail until the next week, Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. But I received it today. So I was surprised. And I know I heard some people complain about the controllers down here and the games and such. I mean, you get like 100 games on there. It says over 90 on the box. But I read up there's like over 100 games on here. So, and this is a mix of NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, and arcade so far. No, it's not an early release. This came out last week. It came out the same day as... Here, let me get this. So I'm not prepared. It came out the same day as this came out, but the only way you could receive it was on the website, which would lead you to Amazon. And there's only a few places that have any left. So, yeah. You got to excuse me for any background noise of that because I want to do the video now. Don't want to do it later because I work tonight. But it's from Retrobit, which is the name of the company that put this together. It's called Retrobit Generations. And you can see some of the titles on here. Mercs, Super R-Type, 1942, Hoops, Captain Commando, Sun, Holy Diver, Image Fight, and there's other games on here. There's also 10-Yard Fight. I believe R-Type 3 is also in here. Rival Turf. The original Commando. Bionic Commando. A game I never heard of. Mr. Bloopy. I believe that was just like an old Nintendo game. Or maybe it was an old Super Nintendo game. Formation Z. That's a old shooter. There's Forgotten Worlds on here, if I didn't say that. What else? Major Title Golf. Kind of looks like Golden Tee. And one of my favorite arcade games, which is on the PS3, Capcom Double Impact, Knights of the Round. Really good game. And 1943 is also on there. So we got 1942 and 1943. And anything else? Oh yeah, Ring King, if I didn't say that. Whew. Gunsmoke. Hammer and Harry, and so on. So, like I said, this is the back. I know people can't read it. I'm going to try to get it up as close as I can. I know the video gets it all pink and red and that. Sorry about the lighting, but that's all I have for now. So without further ado, we're going to see what this baby offers. Oh, by the way, I'm going to say this. It has intuitive user interface, built-in save feature. It also has a SD card slot. I heard where you can save a game on a SD card. There's also built-in. You can switch from CRT to HD display options, customized menu options. It's packed with two 6-button retro style controllers, which are similar to the 6-button Genesis controllers. HDMI and AV outputs. You only get the AV. Well, let's open it up. Let's see what I got. Oh, it's also the same price as the NES Classic Edition, $60. So, nothing else in the box. We have a manual, black and white manual. I don't know if they have the list of games on here. It has the troubleshooting, and it talks about the menus and everything. So I think the only way we're going to find out about the games, unless it's in here, what games are actually in here. No, it gives you health warning. The package includes the console, the controllers, AV cable, power, and instruction manual. HDMI cable, you're going to have to buy yourself for this. So, no, this is the White Spy. That was yesterday. I did 2 videos on the unboxing and the re-unboxing of the NES Classic. That would be this. I did that yesterday. You can find those on my YouTube channel. One of them I am totally wasted. And the video went off. And I regret on what I said to somebody in a way. So this is what I'm showing. How did I get that NES? Oh, I got the NES, like I said yesterday. I was at Best Buy on Friday. I went there about between 8:30 and 9 in the morning. I got there. There was only like 4 people in line. So I stood in line. I was the 5th, and then there was a 6th person behind me. And what happened was we found out there was only 6 systems available. Now, see, my Best Buy I went to was smart, 1 per person, not like other Best Buys and GameStop that had it. They were selling people 3 or 4 of them so they could put them on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. My fault. eBay. And eBay is like some of them are like $40,000-$50,000. You people must be on drugs if you think you're getting that. Unless you got some rich Donald Trump type person in there buying it. Well, there was only a limited amount. So one Best Buy here, I believe it was like near Janesville area, they claim had 80 of them, but sold out within 10 minutes because of the line. So let's get with the unboxing. Oh, by the way, the controllers on the NES is what? 3-foot cables? These are 6-foot cable. and a USB. And there's only, I'm going to take this out of the bag. No, it's not Genesis. Just the controllers are like Genesis. Uh-oh, we got people popping in. I get messages from Skippy all the time. So this has a mode button. I know it feels kind of cheap and flimsy to some people, but to be honest with you, it feels real light and plastic, like there's nothing inside. It feels hollow. But when you push on the buttons in that, it feels heavy on the button, which I mean like a regular controller would. So it's more like a hollow controller, but what the heck? It's no different than what's in the NES. But at least you get a 6-foot cord. I heard they were thinking about doing like arcade sticks or something, maybe. That's what rumors has it. So at least you get two controllers. Yeah, they're plastic ones. They're like what your third party controllers were on the Genesis and that plastic flimsy one. I'm gonna do a reveal video on both systems. I wish I could do the Elgato. I'm gonna try using Elgato later in the week, but I will do a video on it explaining what I thought about it. So, like I said, and here, and this is about the same size as the NES Classic, because it fits in the palm of your hand, the same size. So, on the back you have your AV red, white, and yellow. You have the USB, and then you have the power cord. Goes in like a regular. Oh, and don't forget this. I'll show it up close. The one next to the that's your SD card. If you're gonna use a mini SD, you're gonna have to have a housing for the mini SD card. So yeah, you can put a regular SD card in there to save your games in it. It has a something I'm familiar with at my job. Right here, it has a date wheel, the month it was made, and the year it was made. No, that ain't the Mega Drive. This is not the Mega Drive. It's a, like I said, White Joker. What this is the retro gaming. It had games from Data East, Irem, Capcom, and Jaleco. I'm not sure if there's any other games on here, but there might be other companies. I don't know. But those are the four main ones. They might be doing another system. They might be using the SD card where you can add more games to the card. I don't know. Nothing's been said. So you get the little AV, the cords we're all familiar with, red, white, and yellow, old school. You got the controllers like I showed before, and you got the power adapter. I think if you lose it, you can actually go get one at a Radio Shack or something that sells it, electronics store. So I don't know. I'm not gonna read off all the games. Like there's like 100 games on the list according to what I saw. I think they had bases loaded one and two or two and three, something like that. I don't know why the one list there's two lists. One list showed super professional baseball, which was Japanese, for super bases loaded 3 or 2, something like that. There's some other games on there, and I mean, this is packed with 90 plus games, which actually is 100 games. So again, you're getting games like Commando, I think Ghosts and Goblin might be on here. No, it ain't. Super Ghosts and Goose and Ghost. Super Alfred Chicken, 1942, 1943. Kid Nicky, Brawl Brothers, Gunsmoke. Knights of the Round, an old Capcom favorite. Sun Sun, Totally Rad. Burks. Burks is like a Genesis or Sega type version of Commando. It's like Commando and Ikari Warriors. Image Fight, which is a shmup, side scroller shmup. I believe Sidearms is on here, which is another one. Was it retro? But no, it wasn't really hard to get. It's just that there's like two or three people or companies making this system. So I don't know. Like I said, I'll show the controller. I bagged it back up for now. But that's the controller. It looks like a Genesis 6-button controller. It feels very light and like there's nothing on the inside. But when you push on the buttons, the buttons in that do feel sturdy. The buttons actually, to me, don't get me wrong, feel better than what's on this controller. Oh, by the way, White Spy, if you didn't see my video yesterday, I also picked up this for my NES Classic. 25 bucks. There was a limited quantity. I had to pre-order mine from Best Buy. They had pre-orders for this. So I quickly jumped on it because there was only a limited amount. I think it was the amount of system they had was to this. And I think everybody bought one. Plus I bought the warranty on it. No, there's no Echo the Dolphin on it. This ain't like regular Sega games. There's no Sega first party games. It's all third party games on here. So yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I was expecting this to come from Amazon, third party company that I ordered it from next week, which they said it wasn't coming in until the day before Thanksgiving. And here it is, the 14th. I got it like 8, 9 days ahead of time. So that's fast delivery. You gotta either pay $5 or $10 shipping. I guess they said if I would have paid $10 shipping, they told me I would have got it Saturday. I didn't know that. But $59.99 for this. And there's 100 games on it. I see they do have videos on this where people are playing it at like gaming events, like gaming conferences and events. So like MGC we have here. I don't know. Maybe it'll show up at MGC. You never know. But it's a great system, what I heard. Yeah, Genesis does what Nintendo don't. But I have a Nintendo, so I'm not going to complain. 30 games on here. I heard there might be a sequel to this with 30 more games. There's no SD card memory or nothing. No online to worry about, nothing. It's what you see is what you get. I would like to see him do a Super Nintendo one. That would be awesome. But not 30 games, 50 games at minimum. With 2 controllers. So, alright, that was my unboxing. Like I said, it was going to be about 20 minutes long at most. So I'm going to do like reviews on both of them once I play both the NES and that. Am I giving the NES away? No. If I had an extra one, we all know who would have won that one. Mark Racer. Mark 1 Racer would have won it. But okay, everybody, this is Mike from Mike's Video Game and Stuff podcast, and I'll talk to you all later.